If you've never traveled carry-on only before, figuring out everything that you need can be overwhelming. Do you really need packing cubes? What kind of charger is best? And what is all of this going to cost? In this video, I'll try to solve that problem by showing you a complete beginner's bundle, 17 essentials that will get you traveling with just one carry-on backpack, all for under $300 total. Everything I have to show you here are budget-friendly versions of high-quality gear. My goal with this video wasn't to find the cheapest version of everything available, but to find useful, good quality gear that's also inexpensive. So whether you're looking for a kit of gear for yourself or a gift for someone who's just getting into traveling, this is a great place to start. To keep this video simple, I've separated my recommendations into 6 categories: backpacks, power charging, I have some toiletries, health and sleeping gear, organization, and a few multi-use items. This also isn't intended to be a complete packing list for travel. There's a lot of items that I'm going to assume everybody has, like clothes, phone, charge cords, stuff like that. So I'm just going to focus on the high important items that are going to be important for you to transition to carry-on travel. Starting out with the most important part of your gear, the backpack. Here it's important to find something affordable, but it also needs to be decent quality and not break the bank if you're trying to get this entire kit under $300. One of my favorite budget backpacks is the Osprey 26.6. It's high quality. This is a great company with a good warranty. This is small enough to work as a personal item on many airlines, and it's also expandable up to 32 liters if you need extra space, and a bargain at only $100. And if that bag doesn't work for you, I have 3 more options on high quality yet inexpensive travel backpacks that you can check out. This is the Quechua NH500. It's a little bit lower quality, but also decent, and a little bit cheaper at just $70. TomTalk Navigator Lightweight. This comes in 2 sizes, 28, 40 liters. They're both under $100. Good quality bag, duffel style opening, so it's going to be easier to pack, and very large, comfortable carry system. Cabin Zero is another great company. My favorite here, I think, is the Classic Plus, or one of the military bags, but we're going to be pushing the price here for a simpler, more affordable, yet still great bag, the Classic, which you can get for under $100 in the smaller 28 liter size. Next, chargers and adapters. The absolute cheapest thing you can do is to get a tiny single country adapter for a few bucks and use your own charger. However, I do think there are some really good international adapters here that are worth the slightly higher cost. My favorite for a useful yet inexpensive universal adapter is the Anker Nano. It's slim, it's lightweight, it's also cheap at about $26, has all the major country adapters built in. It's got 4 USB plugs for charging your small devices and a regular plug on the front if you need a little bit more power to charge a laptop. A second option that I really like is this Mini P1 by Minix. It's great for phone and tablets, 30 watts, USB-C and A on the front. It comes with the Euro and UK adapters included. This thing is incredibly tiny and I think a bargain for what you're getting at just $13.90. Next, I'll show you my favorite cheap power bank. This is the INEU 10,000 portable power bank. This is a lightweight, slim design, high-powered, 45 watts, so it's going to charge your devices fast. Also comes with an included charge cable that doubles as a handle up here. Very reasonable, $18.69 for this black color. That covers your main core backpack power supply. So now let's look at some good budget options for your toiletry bag. This is one of my favorites for minimalist toiletry bags. This is an older style, but still the same design. Eagle Creek Quick Trip Extra Small. Very lightweight, small, forces you to pack down what's necessary. This thing is also fairly inexpensive. It's on Eagle Creek website right now for just $15 or $20 on Amazon. You should already have most of what you need for your toiletry bag: toothbrush, toothpaste, floss, stuff like that. As far as your soaps and other liquids, transitioning to solid products as much as possible is really going to help you out when you're traveling. And a good way to do that is to use a breathable bag to store a soap bar. My favorite inexpensive option here is to use a Sisal fabric soap bag. They're light, cheap, and it dries your soap bar quickly. They can also double as a small washcloth. A lot of options here. I'll include a link in the description for a 5-pack of these for under $6. A mini razor is very helpful. One of my favorites, the Gillette Venus Mini. This is advertised towards women, but obviously anybody can use it. Small, it's extremely flat, so it's going to fit in your toiletry bag. Also makes a great stocking stuffer. These razor heads, you can also pop these off, exchange them out with Gillette Mach 3 blades. or any generic version that also fits that handle. This is a little more expensive compared to generic versions, but at $9.99, I still think this is pretty inexpensive. Finally, laundry sheets for doing sink laundry or if you have a washing machine. These are light, they're not messy like liquids, and they take up almost no space. There are some relatively inexpensive, decent quality options out there. I've been using these Earth Breeze, the fragrance-free ones, 30-pack for just $12.08. Now that we've covered most of the toiletries, I have a few more products for helping you store pills and improving your sleep on the road. I like to carry a small variety of medications when I travel: pain, allergy, Imodium, stuff like that. Basically just enough to get you through until you can find a pharmacy. This little pill organizer box is incredibly cheap, about $6. It has storage slots for something like 10 pills, comes with a labeler, also folds out for really easy access. And I recommend putting a small amount of cotton ball in each of these sections. It's going to prevent your pills from rattling, pulls out moisture, which can cause the pills to disintegrate over time. For a cheap, lightweight budget option for knocking out sounds when you're sleeping, these Max earplugs work great. They're silicone, they're going to fill the outside of your ear, so you're not sticking something inside your ear cavity. Inexpensive, reusable, and comfortable to wear when you're sleeping. Sleep masks are nice for trying to get sleep in bright hostels, hotel rooms, or airplanes. Something that has a little indentation in the middle so the fabric isn't pressing against your eye is nice. I don't think you need anything fancy here, just something simple, cheap, and comfortable. I'll put a link to these in the description, a 3-pack for $10. Next category, organization. I don't think packing cubes are critical for traveling, but if you don't have a bag with a lot of separate compartments, it can be really nice for organizing your clothes and separating out your clean and dirty laundry. A really decent budget brand that I've used a lot, these are Gonex compression cubes. They do great for squishing your clothes down. I'll include a link to these for a set for under $20, but note these do come in a wide variety of sizes and shapes, so you're going to have to check the dimensions to find ones that work with your backpack. The next item is a tech travel pouch. I've shown a lot of fairly expensive pouches on this channel, and while I think they're really nice, high quality, in the end, it's really just a pouch, and I don't think you have to spend a lot here to get a decent quality one. For example, TomTalk is a great budget brand. They have a good electronics organizer here. It's large enough for most of your electronics. It's padded, it has a lot of internal dividers, works well, good quality pouch for under $20. The last category, a few miscellaneous and multi-use items: travel towel, lock, sink stopper, and water bottle. Travel towels can be useful depending on where you're going. There are a lot of kind of pricey ones out there, but a good budget option here that I found by 4 Monster. A little bit bulkier, but significantly cheaper than brands like Matador at about $17 for the large size. This is the Night Eyes Micro Lock. I think everybody should have one of these regardless of your budget. Small lockable carabiner to secure the zippers on your backpack. It's a simple twistable plastic lock that you use while in public to prevent easy access to your bag, and this is a bargain for under $6. Universal sink stopper. This is a silicone version. These are a 2-pack for $5. Small, cheap, lighter than dry bags for doing laundry on the road. However, you do need to be somewhere with a large enough sink to use these. My final recommendation is a collapsible water bottle. I think these work better as a backup rather than your primary bottle, but they are certainly functional, small, lightweight, take up almost no space in your pack. Vapor is a great brand I've been using for years, multiple sizes and colors, inexpensive, they work good. 1 liter version that I have here is less than $13. So that wraps up my recommendations on the budget bundle. I think this is a good beginner package of useful quality travel gear that's also inexpensive. This focuses only on items that are going to help you transition into a smaller carry-on backpack without breaking the bank. So before I go, I wanted to add up the total cost of everything on this list. Let's assume that you use the backpack that I started with, the Osprey 26.6, and we'll use the Anchor Nano, the more expensive one. Assuming you started out with nothing and you bought everything on this list, your total cost would be $299.33 USD, not including shipping for the whole bundle. I hope you enjoyed this budget carry-on bundle overview. Please let me know if you have recommendations on good gear that's cheap that you like that I didn't include in this review. Please include that in the description below, along with any questions. And again, thanks for watching.